Okay, this is gonna be my final video of Worlds. It's just gonna be. I wish I did the video before this, going my predictions for these games. Even though, if anyone knows me, I kind of predict everything right except KT Realster and Ku. I thought Ku was gonna lose to KT Realster. I thought Fnatic was gonna win 3-2, not a clean 3-0 like that. I thought this was gonna be a 3-0. I thought this. I was actually right with this. The actual match number 3-1 Origin. I was surprised I got that right. Alright, so we'll start from the bottom. KT Rolster and Ku. KT Rolster kind of just performed really well in their pick and ban. They just didn't really respect Ku's drafting. KT Rolster, I just didn't understand what they were doing with their draft. It was really bad. I watched all 4 games. Ku had the better draft. I mean, you don't always win in the draft. It's just not going to happen that you win in the draft. There's still there's still gameplay. Like, you can have the best draft and you can still lose the game, but sometimes the draft does help you. And the other 3 games, Ku Tigers, all 4 games, Ku Tigers had the better draft, I think. Game 4 was a little worrying. I thought KT Rolster was going to come back and win it, and that would have been really interesting to see. Unfortunately, if KT Rolster did win that next game, making it 2-2, it wouldn't have been blind pick, which I do enjoy blind pick. But we'll see how Ku Tigers and Fnatic goes. I'll get to that eventually. So Fnatic and EDG. EDG kind of showed us in groups that they really can't run anything unless it's Kench Jinx against better teams. And even against better teams, they weren't winning. They almost lost to Bangkok Titans. They almost lost to. They didn't almost lose to H2K. H2K could have won if they didn't mess up their lane swap and did some different things within that last game. So EDG really didn't step up this tournament. I don't know if it was the meta change with Tom Kench and Darius or what was going on with EDG. So we'll see from there. So now we got Fnatic and Ku. I'm really looking forward to this game. I personally don't know who's going to win. There's certain days I could definitely say Ku will win, and there's other days Fnatic will win. But based upon how I've been how everyone's been playing, I think Fnatic will win. Looking at it lane to lane, Huni against Smeb is going to be really good. If Huni's doing really good, I think I can see Huni beating Smeb, and I can also see Smeb beating Huni. But the 2v2 outplay with Hojin and Rainover versus Hojin and Smeb versus Rainover and Huni, I don't know. I would say still Smeb and Hojin. Okay, so we got that. Now mid lane we got Korra and Febiven. This is another really good lane. I'm gonna have to give it to Febiven. I think he can I think he understands the game a little better than Korra, and he can definitely keep up with Korra and actually get another outplay on Korra. Not another outplay against him, but another outplay in general, where he's solo killed people in lane and how he plays the game. I think Fnatic will do well. Now we got the bot lane of Gorilla and Prey, and Yellowstar and Reckless. I'd say Gorilla is better than Yellowstar, like on a mechanical champion pool diversity. But maybe Yellowstar's shot calling can boost him up a bit, and then Reckless and Prey. Sometimes Prey doesn't really have to do anything, and neither does Reckless. They're both kind of that weird outlier in their team, where sometimes Reckless will carry and sometimes Prey won't, or sometimes Prey will carry, and they're both the same team, but I feel Ku is the better version. If Ku has the same drafting, how they bullied out in KT, if Ku has the same luck with their drafting that they did against KT Rolster, I could give it a Ku. But the way Fnatic's been doing their draft, I think they can win. I'm really looking forward to this game. Realistically, I think Ku will win, but I would like Fnatic to win. But realistically, I think Ku is going to win unless Ku kind of just doesn't play right. It's going to come down to draft, I think, on this game. It's going to come down to draft and figuring out what they want in the tournament, what they want on each side, and how they're going to play it. Okay, so that was the bottom half of the bracket. My prediction is that Ku's gonna win. It's gonna be a 3-1 series. Ku. That's what I say. My opinion is Ku is Fnatic, but Ku is a better version of Fnatic. So, yeah. I mean, if Fnatic does get ahead in their early game, I think Ku can still dig themselves out of the hole. It depends how big the hole is, but sometimes with Ku, it doesn't even matter how big the hole is. They're just really, really strong from playing behind, which is different from a team. But Fnatic's also good at choking you out. We'll see how it's going to be a really good game. I'm still thinking Ku's going to win 3-1, 3-2. Maybe Fnatic will surprise us all. Okay, so we got SKT and AHQ. This was pretty much a given that it was going to be a 3-0. I would have been surprised if it was a 3-1. The way I could have seen it being a 3-1 or AHQ coming back to like even do anything, it would have had to come from Mountain to beat Bengi on this one. They do have a really good mid laner and top laner. They got Ziv and they got Westor. So Ziv's a pretty good top laner from what I've been hearing. He's pretty good. So I mean, at that point, it's going to be on Bengi to keep Ziv down or get Marn ahead. And bot lane, both bot lanes, I would say Wolf is better than Albus, but Wolf is better than Albus, but On is better than Bang. So, and if you want to say, you could say On is better than Bang is better than On because of the KDA issue, but KDA, I still don't see the point in KDA. Yeah, it's cool that you have a really good KDA. Bang had a really good KDA going into these games, but Bang did get caught out that series. I do remember that series. Bang kept getting caught out. So we'll see how Origin. So the only way I saw SKT losing was if like Faker got majorly sick and they had to put Easy Hoon in. Actually, no. If Faker was still okay. If Bengi got sick and they had to put Easy Hoon as jungler. But realistically, I didn't see SKT losing that game. And to be honest, even if anyone did get sick, all the SKT players like their challenger on Korea, and they don't play their specific role. Bang play. If you look into solo queue with SKT, it's kind of funny. Bang has like a really good win rate with Thresh, and he also plays Rumble, I believe, and he does have other champions that he plays in the jungle. I'm pretty sure he plays Lee Sin. So Bang's kind of versatile. Faker. He can play anything, anywhere. But he's mid lane, obviously. Okay, so enough of that. Different tangent for another day. So now we got Flesh Wolves and Origin. I was giving this to Origin from the beginning. I really wish I did the video. I was only wrong on one game. I was wrong on this one. I thought KT was going to win. Okay, so Flesh Wolves and Origin. Origin kind of just played the pick and ban better, and Flesh Wolves really didn't know what to do with this Anivia. They didn't understand how to like deal with her wave clear. And the way you have to deal with her wave clear is you have to rotate around the map better than Origin. Or you have to either get rid of the Anivia altogether by banning it or killing it, and then pushing it. And Anivia is just so hard to kill, especially that she has teleport. It's just going to be annoying, and the wave clear that Anivia brings. So you have to match that wave clear, and that wave clear from Maple. Maple is not that style of champion that he wants to play a wave clear champion. He wants to play the assassins. So it was just a really good pick ban again from Origin. Excuse me. Excuse me. So now we got the final. Now we got the semifinals. Origin and SK Telecom. I really don't know how Origin can win this. I mean, if they really buckle down and practice this week, maybe they can do something in Brussels and maybe upset SKT. But if Origin takes one game off them, I'd be surprised. I think Origin is a strong team. I think they're one of the stronger teams, considering that they made top 4. Considering that they were a challenger team in the spring and now they're at the World Finals, this is still a great accomplishment for Origin. I'm looking forward to see them and Fnatic at IEM in November. Hopefully, we'll see how they perform and how the meta changes. And I'm looking forward to IEM, even though we still got Worlds to finish. So for the semifinals, I'm predicting SK Telecom will win 3-1, 3-0. The 3-1 is giving Origin a really big lead. I don't know how SKT could lose. I mean, really, I guess if Origin wants to pull out some more cheese picks, they can maybe take a game. If they get the cheese picks to win on red side, it can definitely help them. Because the issue right now with red side, blue side is the fact that you have to ban Mordekaiser, Gangplank, and then you get your final ban. So you kind of have to pick what you don't want, and cheese picks right now are kind of annoying if you're red side. Because if you're red side, you have to ban those. Since you have to ban those two champions, you kind of have to give either up another power pick to ban the cheese, or ban the cheese and give up the power pick, or ban the power pick and expect the cheese again. So that's the only way I can see Origin winning. So I'm predicting it's going to be SKT and Ku, and that's going to be a really good final. I mean, SKT's beaten Ku before, but Ku, I feel, is coming back to this, and they can definitely win still. Picks that I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go through each side now. So, pick bans. Definitely picks we can see from Ku. They're definitely gonna play the Ashe again. For some reason, Western teams just play bad against Ashe, and even Korean teams play bad against Ashe. And it's just a pick from Korea that we've been seeing. That's been very big in Korea for some reason. That is the Ashe. Tom Kench, we're gonna see from Ku. The issue right now with Ku that makes him so strong is Gorilla and Smeb. Gorilla and Smeb have been doing really well this tournament. Gorilla specifically. His support play has been phenomenal. He has such a huge champion pool, and he plays well on all of it. He has three picks that are disgusting. He has his Thresh, he has his Tom Kench, and he has his Morgana. All three of those phenomenal. And you still have other champions that he can pull out that we haven't seen yet. He also can play Shen now. That's a little different. So it's just going to be a really good series. I'm still, like I said, still going to be Fanatic. I mean, it's still going to be Ku 3-1, 3-2. I'm not saying Fnatic can't win. It's a chance they can win, but I'm still going with Ku. I'm going with Ku over Fnatic, and I'm going with SKT over Origin. And then for the finals, I'm going SKT to win it all. Alright, so hope everyone enjoyed. If anyone has any questions or comments about my predictions or why they want to challenge some of my predictions, post in the comments below. Thanks for listening, and good night.